Hello viewers, and it's a warm welcome to the national news on Star Television on Channel 21. I am ESC Ernest Hallowell. First, the headlines. The Deputy Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Umaru Napoleon Koroma, has continued to distinguish himself as a veritable global advocate for fair and progressive mining policies.
Scheme will automatically allow the government in the diamond-rich nation to take control over the export of its precious minerals. Speaking to this medium from Dubai, Mr. Umaru Napoleon Koroma, who chaired the meeting that led to a plenary session, said the group was unanimous in its stance to have the Central African.
The National Social Security and Insurance Trust, NASIT, organized a media cocktail where they showcased their achievement gained so far.
The evening was not just about a celebration of NASIT's milestone, but also a testament to its enduring commitment to working with the media as a vital partner in promoting transparency, accountability, and awareness about its mandate. Khalil Kalon, the executive secretary of the Independent.
And in a significant move towards improving food, hygiene, and safety standards, the Center for Development and Food Safety was officially launched, coinciding with a comprehensive training and learning workshop.
In a significant move towards improving food safety and hygiene standards, the Center for Development and Food Safety was officially launched, coinciding with a comprehensive training and learning workshop focused on recent research conducted by African City Research Consortium. The event, held in Freetown, gathered stakeholders from various sectors, including food vendors.
Those were the headlines. Welcome back, and now for the news in detail. The Deputy Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Umaru Napoleon Koroma, has continued to distinguish himself as a veritable global advocate for fair and progressive mining policies across the globe. Janet Zeiser tells us more.
After a decade-long war, the lifting of the ban from the Kimberley Process, a diamond certification scheme, will automatically allow the government in the diamond-rich nation to take control over the export of its precious minerals. Speaking to this medium from Dubai, Mr. Umaru Napoleon Koroma, who chaired the meeting that led to a plenary session, said the group was unanimous in its stance to have the Central African Republic back into diamond certification scheme because the civic conflict that necessitated the ban has long ended and the country was declared peaceful by a special observation team commissioned by ADPA. The group was also united against a bid by Western countries to have Russia, the world's biggest producer of raw diamonds, banned from the Kimberley Process as a result of its invasion of Ukraine on the grounds that the invasion was largely political and had no bearing on the Kimberley Process. Deputy Minister Umaru Napoleon Koroma left Dubai for Geneva, Switzerland, where he led a Sierra Leonean delegation from the National Mineral Agency to attend the 20th Annual General Meeting of the Intergovernmental Forum on Mining Minerals, Metals and Sustainable Development. According to Napoleon Koroma, the event's theme redefining mining, balancing the need for minerals and protecting the planet is in alignment with the government's mining policy under President Julius Maada Bio, adding that mineral value addition remains critical in ensuring the citizens of countries benefit from the exploitation of their God-given resources. This call is in line with the goals of Sierra Leone's Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources, as President Bio has consistently emphasized the importance of leveraging our minerals for development. The focus of this year's AGM is on sustainable mining methods that can protect the environment while extracting minerals. Significant investment is required for the endeavor, and we hope that countries seeking Africa's critical mineral will heed this call if they truly aim to develop these minerals producing state, he averred. On the margins of the IGF, Koroma also participated in the Commonwealth High-Level Roundtable, where he brilliantly posited Sierra Leone's perspective on critical mineral matters, as the Commonwealth is aiming to develop a handbook that could guide governments in managing their mineral resources. By the time he returns home over the weekend, the Deputy Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources will be welcoming a delegation of 20 Indian investors, which is visiting Sierra Leone to explore viable investment opportunities. This pending visit by some of the richest business tycoons was the outcome of another recent engagement in the Asian country, where he showcased Sierra Leone's untapped mineral potentials. For Star TV News in Freetown, compiled by Abdurrahman Kamara and read in the studio by Janet Chatumugbeziza.
The National Social and Insurance Trust, NASIT, on Thursday, 14th November 2024, organized a media cocktail where they showcased their achievement and strengthened media ties at the Freetown International Conference Center at Aberdeen. Here's the story.
The evening was not just about a celebration of NASIT's milestone, but also a testament to its enduring commitment to working with the media as a vital partner in promoting transparency, accountability, and awareness about its mandate. Khalil Kalon, the Executive Secretary of the Independent Media Commission, chaired the event after delivering a welcome address.
This time for media institutions not only to interface and interact with them, but also to discuss issues relating to the registration of and contribution for staff in their employment. Let me take this singular honor to thank NASIT for this laudable venture. The issue of employees in the media vis-a-vis their social security protection has been a thorny issue. So, at events of this nature, the weekly press and NASIT meet together to understand each other's role of no-main significance.
Some of the key achievements he highlighted under his leadership include growth in membership. Ensured members has grown from 304,688 members, with a cumulative pension roll of 32,100 individuals as of October 2024. Timely payments pensioners are now paid on before 25th of every month, ensuring financial stability and comfort for retirees and families. NASIT modernization. NASIT has undergone significant digital transformation with a revamped ICT system and the launch of its NASHIP platform to enhance service delivery and communication. Expanded services. The institution has opened a regional office in Port Loko and constructed a new district office in Moyamba to increase accessibility. Additionally, Fuad Dabo highlighted the near competition of the Siwa ground market development.
This platform has been available through workshops, seminars, press conferences, banquets, or cocktail like this will have this evening. These are all together and our colleagues in the fourth estate get together to foster our excellent relationship and partnership, deepen our understanding of the work that we do at NASIT, and engender a stronger commitment to and for support the NASIT program, especially in the area of information dissemination. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind all of us here that NASIT was established by the National Social Security Insurance Laws Act number 5 of 20 July 2001 as a statutory public trust, charged with the responsibility of administering Sierra Leone's pension scheme. It provides also retirement and other benefits to do the contingency needs of workers and their dependents.
The president of the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, Ahmed Said Nazela, reaffirmed the media's commitment to supporting NASIT while stressing the importance of compliance among media owners. As media owners and employers, we are not above the law. We must lead by example by adhering to the regulations, Said Nazela stated. He pledged the media's cooperation in holding NASIT accountable while promoting its programs to the public responsibly. SLACH president also commended NASIT for its collaboration approach, which has fostered trust and mutual respect. He highlighted the media's role in ensuring that the public is well informed about NASIT operations and benefits, thereby enabling citizens to make informed decisions about their social security needs. The Minister of Information and Civic Education, Chernoba, praised NASIT for its exemplary relationship with the media, describing it as a model for other government institutions. NASIT understands the importance of engaging the media as partners in development. Their proactive approach sets a benchmark for transparency and effective communication.
All our government officials about how to engage with the media. I use NASIT as an example. If you want to see an institution that has mastered the game, that understands that the media is your friend, but at the same time is also your ally, can also be a critic, you need them as partners of development, and you should find a way to coexist with the media.
With attendees reflecting on the strong partnership between NASIT and the media, the event served as a reminder of the shared responsibility to build a more inclusive and resilient social security system for Sierra Leone. NASIT leadership reaffirmed its dedication to transparency, accountability, and excellence, urging all stakeholders to join hands in advancing the institution's mandate and contributing to nation's development. For Star TV News in Freetown, compiled by Abdurrahman Kamara and read in the studio by Janet Chatu.
In a significant move towards improving food hygiene and safety standards, the Center for Development and Food Safety was officially launched, coinciding with a comprehensive training and learning workshop focused on recent research conducted by the African City Research Consortium. George Elliott Sam reports.
In a significant move towards improving food safety and hygiene standards, the Center for Development and Food Safety was officially launched, coinciding with a comprehensive training and learning workshop focused on recent research conducted by African City Research Consortium. The event, held in Freetown, gathered stakeholders from various sectors, including food vendors, researchers, and government officials, to address the crucial issue surrounding food safety in the country. The workshop featured a series of enlightening sessions and presentations highlighting various aspects of food hygiene and safety practice. Among the key presentations was a discussion on physical sewage treatment led by representatives from Gold Sierra Leone, who emphasized the importance of effective waste management in promoting public health and food safety. Amit Ray, a co-lead of the consortium and a lecturer at the Mills Magai Technical University, presented findings from his research titled Assessing a Hygiene Diet in Freetown 2022. He explored the challenges faced by residents in obtaining safe and nutritious food, underscoring the need for improved food supply chain and greater public awareness. He also explained in an interview details about the organization and how they are striving to improve food safety in the country.
The organization we just launched, Center for Development and Food Safety, based on the studies we have done so far, we realize a lot of gaps. There are so many things happening in terms of food safety, but the gaps are enormous. And as an organization, a local NGO, we want to see how we could help the government in improving some of the gaps, especially in food surveillance, training on hygienic practices, improving some of the appalling underlying issues to food contamination, like access to water, the toilet facilities, in general, say wash. These are really appalling, affecting the population of Sierra Leone. Key takeaway from the survey is there's weak surveillance. Even though the government, the ministry are saying they have inspectors monitoring food in this country, but it's still weak, and this needs to be improved. Our food vendors have poor hygienic practices when it comes to hand washing, considering where they prepare this food, how this food are being consumed to the end users. The practices are really poor and need to be improved. And that could only be improved if we have inspectors and say enabling factors ensuring that these practices are adhered to standard.
Professor Dr. Philip John Kanu, a noted expert in food safety practices, shared his insights on the specific hygiene practices among food vendors in the Western area. Based on his 2022 study, Dr. Kanu's presentation highlighted the prevalent issues and proposed actionable strategy for enhancing food safety standards within the local vendors community. He also explained in details in an interview about the organization's in making sure that standards are met in the area of food safety in the Western area.
The presentation that I did, it was on food hygiene and safety practices amongst food vendors in the Western area of Sierra Leone. Food hygiene and safety practices among food vendors in the Western area of Sierra Leone. The background on that work, we wanted to see if these people who are doing food vending, their knowledge is translated to practice. Because we noticed that a lot of people, they will tell you, yes, I know about food safety. And they are dealing with food. Are they really practicing the knowledge that they have? I know some people must have got that information from various means, either through different trainings or other means. But are they really practicing it? So we noticed that there is a gap in that area. So that was why we decided to come up with that research. The objective was to derive insights into the characteristics of the vendors related to the knowledge and practice. We want to know if the thing that they are professing that they know, if that is what they practice when they are doing their food businesses. You know, majority of us are eating out of our homes, particularly when we go to our offices. It's very difficult for somebody to carry food from home. If people are doing it, they are very few. But majority, there is a very big percentage that are eating out. So we notice that these people, we need to find a way to also help them so that these people that are going to patronize in their shops, they consume quality and safe food. The methodology that we involved during the research was a mixed method study. We do interviews, focus group discussion, and we administer also questionnaires. We do desktop review. We visited places to also have a first-hand information on that. And after that, we do data analysis. In the analysis that we conducted, it was reported that 93% of the vendors handling food with their bare hands. They don't wash their hands. It is very alarming.
Abdullahi K. Kande, a data analyst, shed light on the environmental factors influencing food safety in the region. His session focuses on how environmental awareness plays a crucial role in shaping public perceptions and practice regarding food hygiene. The launch of the Center for Development and Food Safety comes at a crucial time as Sierra Leone grapple with challenges related to foodborne illnesses and public health. The collaborative effort of the African City Research Consortium and local stakeholders aim to create a robust framework for training and supporting food vendors, ultimately ensuring that safe food practices become a norms rather than the expectation. As the workshop concludes, participants express optimism about the potential impact of the Center's initiative. The establishment of the Center for Development and Food Safety is a testament to the collaborative dedication to improving food hygiene and safety standards, paving the way for healthier communities across Sierra Leone. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.
Cowbell, a popular brand under Premium Divine Trading Company Limited, an agent of Pomacidor, one of Africa's leading food product giant, wrapped up the preliminary stage of its second annual Cowbell Capucines Intersecondary School Quiz Competition on the theme Civic Education. The competition drew 32 schools from the Western area, rural and urban regions, gathering at St. Edward's Secondary School, with Methodist Boys High School emerged winners of the competition. Here's the story.
The Capucines Challenge Intersecondary School Quiz Competition gathered 32 schools from Western area, urban and rural districts with the aim of promoting civic education and providing quality education to the younger generation. Kenneth Konwa, the country director of Premium Divine Trading Company Limited, emphasized that all school-going pupils should prioritize patriotism and focus on their studies.
Cowbell, we are not looking at what academic excellence. We are looking at contributing to an overall growth personality, so that you have something to go home with, have something to share with your family by the products we are giving you. For the winning schools, a lot is going to come your way. Your school is going to appreciate the contribution you are bringing to them, because you are going to carry products, you will carry cash, and other things will follow as we go ahead.
In his keynote statement, Kalilu Tutange, the chairman, National Council for Civic Education and Democracy, commended Cowbell for its initiative in organizing the competition, recognizing its potential to broaden students' perspectives. He encouraged all participating pupils to seize this opportunity for personal growth and development, whilst congratulating the winner for this year's competition.
I want to implore you that in this challenge that you have with one another today, that you look at it intricately and recognize that whoever wins, wins. But what is expected of each one of us is to give our best. To give our best. And it is not only about you answering questions to win the best prize. It is also about having an inner introspection on the issues that are raised in those questions.
After an intense competition lasting hours, out of the 8 schools that qualified for the quarterfinal, 4 schools qualified for the final round of the Capucines Quiz Challenge. All participating schools received certificates and variety of Cowbell products, encouraging them to continue their studies with dedication and enthusiasm. Ansmana Keta, the quiz master, finally pronounced Methodist Boys High School as the winner for the 2024 Cowbell Capucines Challenge, with Albert Academy Secondary School crowned as the runners-up.
19 points in the grand final. Our winner, your winner for 2024 Cowbell Capucines Challenge.
With joy and profound gratitude, Osman Fona, the best quizzer and winner of the competition, had this to say. For Star News, Adonis Francis.
A delegation of 20 officials, including volleyball players from the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, led by the Chief of Staff Ministry of Defense, Major General Christian Fayamba Mara, on Saturday, 16th November 2024, departs the shores of Sierra Leone to participate in the second African Military Games that is expected to welcome over 500 athletes from 40 African countries in Abuja, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The event is slated for the 18th to the 30th November 2024. Our defense correspondent Abdulrahman Kamara spoke to the team lead on the team's expectation.
First to start with, the militia all over the world, very, very important when it comes to global peace. In Nigeria, of course, and West Africa, we know the role where they don't play. We call them big brothers. So, in May, they may send invitation to we that we will go and participate on games and sports. And it not only concern Sierra Leone alone. Now about 153 African nations then they meet up in Abuja, Nigeria. So when the invite come, we make it possible, we rally ourselves, we send message now all the units information them, we mobilize women, we train them. So we don't go through 3 months vigorous training and we don't certify them. So we don't say, well, with this, we feel we go and represent Sierra Leone because now invite, and this invitation is not only for us, but it goes for the nation as a whole. So when they go out there, we are not going for nothing but the best. And they make sure say we go, we count with all the awards and we deserve. So now make we say we go. So these are a call to action. Simple, it's very clear. We are going to come out as victors. We're not settle for nothing less. Of course, me go KSS, Government Service Genema, the motto is very clear, it's up the hill. It's either the best or nothing. We are not going for any second position, but we go for win the award and bring laurels to this nation. I want to assure you, say, this is the dawn of a new era. And therefore, all the games that will be done, we will be renowned for, we will bring back in the army. As I talk right now, we squash team a day on the height, we kickboxing, and we even boxers them, everything, we renew them. And I want to make express my sincere gratitude to the people and governments of Sierra Leone. Because without their support, we're not even able to get tickets and other things. But the government don't do very well for sponsor we. And again, one hotel we well wishes them. We call on some business houses them where they come to aid. We don't make this dream possible. So I want to assure you, say this is a dawn of a new era. We're going to revive all the previous games them, and one for that will make sure say ASLAP is on the map, not only in West Africa but the continent as a whole.
Up member with the International Military Sports Council and also the Organization of African Military Organization, and they extend invitation to the military here to make participate in this event. Though they may send a lot of sporting disciplines and follow participate in, but we commanders them and we military hierarchy then thought and fit say we forgo to volleyball way, at least we get to back we do a lot of things there. So that is why we don't do this training for a very long period of time, and now they don't give us support for the way we represent the military and the nation as a whole. So really thank all the employees help we for make this trip a success, and also I believe say the military, especially ISLAF, will do something people will admire this country, because mind you in the military we get a lot of sportsmen in the military with them very, very committed. But like we say, this will be like an eye opener for them, and also the exposure. So in future competition, they will do the best they can.
To the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, for make at that stage, at African stage, all the militaries then they come together and get the games. And if Sierra Leone represents the country, if we represent the country as members of the armed forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone, I will say, as far as the volleyball family is concerned, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces at least will bring laurels to the Republic of Sierra Leone. And don't forget, say, it's not only military job we do. They say, men are not incorporation, meaning a sound mind and a sound body. Not all they do physical activities with the whole gun, with the go, with the pass, with the secure, but also the activities in terms of football, in terms of athletics, in terms of sport. It's very, very important because they build the mind of certain people. They build the mindset of members of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. And as one of the armed forces within the sub-region and by extension in Africa, if we go take part, I feel say we will put the Republic of Southern Armed Forces on the map. Say yes, we say forget people and where they play volleyball. And mind you, not only today, the Republic of Southern Armed Forces, they do this activity or they play volleyball. In years back, the glories, we've been getting Keleku, then Paden, Keleku Maradem, very, very, very agile. And
yeah, for this match, we take 1 to 2 months on physical and ball works on trainings. And the team is well prepared for go and come with Ilorin to Sierra Leone. I'm quite satisfied with them. We have international players and we have national players. Well, virtually, we have experience in international volleyball. As for me, the team captain, I have a lot of experience in international volleyball. This is not my first time to go and play international match. So hopefully, the type of player I'm going to have confidence that we will go and come with a trophy. Yes. Let me just thank and appreciate the Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Southern Armed Forces, the ministers, the CDS, Commander Joint Force, for their support through the Ngiri, who honor these all military games and sports in Abuja. Hopefully, with the motivation we don't give the British will fly the grey, white and blue.
Charisma Christian Church, located at back of Kabasa Lodge, Juba Hill in Freetown, has officially opened its doors to the public with a grand Thanksgiving service on the theme, Restore My Wasted Years. The occasion was led by guest preacher Apostle Hector Randall. Let's have the story.
The Charisma Christian Church, located at back of Kabasa Lodge, Juba Hill, officially opened its doors to the public with a grand remediation Thanksgiving service. The theme of the service was Restored by Wasted Years, and it was led by guest preacher Apostle Hector Randall. Apostle Hector Randall expressed his delight at being a part of this historic event, and he shared words of comfort and encouragement with the congregation. He reminded them that God has the power to restore any wasted years and turn them into something beautiful.
Partner with Charisma Ministry for over 8 years, and coming today for rededicate and reopen the church. It was a great moment for bring God in presence and in glory back to people, so that God will continue to bless and protect you. Serve as a motivation and also as a pinpointer for let we know say on earth whatever we do for God now go leave a lasting legacy. Whatever we do for ourselves is vanity.
Kingdom come. Take all the praise. Take all the glory. Take all.
Pastor in charge Wilson Sise also expressed his gratitude for God's grace and blessings over the years. The Charisma Christian Church has been in existence for the past 7 years, and Pastor Sise commended the growth and progress that the church experienced during this time. The opening of the Charisma Church is a significant milestone for the community, and members are excited for opportunities that lie ahead. The church is dedicated to spreading the message of love, hope, and faith, and it is committed to serving the community in any way possible. As the church begins this new chapter in its history, members are filled with hope and excitement for what the future holds. They are dedicated to making a positive impact on the community and sharing the message of God's love with all who enter their doors.
The purpose why we're here today, we come for do the opening ceremony of the ministry, and we want to tell God thank you for what God do for we as a Christian and as a church. The church been in existence over 7 years, but due to some constraints and some things will happen, so we, by the grace of God, the visionary of the ministry now, Monitary Zariot, we did in France by the grace of God. Now, God used for the church to make a way for pioneers so that God the host could be built. So he said, well, since now that way we don't build the church, we need for open up officially, and by the grace of God, and that makes it there for open the church officially, and for tell God thank you for what God for you.
It's a formality, and for tell, there's also Thanksgiving for tell God thank you for what you done for me. It's a great gift. We don't give it. See? Well, we expect say we will win over more members. We will win over more members, And we hope the judge will stand the test of time.
For Star TV News, A. Kedwin Williams.
Well, viewers, if you've just joined us, this is the national news on Star Television on Channel 21. Workers at Super Holdings Limited in Kingstown, Freetown, have staged a protest against the management of the company, expressing their grievances regarding the recent change in leadership. George Elliott Sam reports.
The peaceful working atmosphere at the Super Holdings Limited's head office in Kingstown, Freetown was disturbed as approximately 150 employees staged a peaceful protest against the management of the company. The workers, who have been dedicated to the production of plastic products, gas and oxygen for several decades, expressed their grievances regarding the recent change in management at the company. According to the aggrieved workers, the transition in leadership occurred without proper communication or consultation with them. They were taken aback to discover that a new management team led by Wajid Ganguly has assumed control of the company since July of this year, replacing the previous owner, Madam Kaiwani. The employees voiced their concern about the lack of engagement with the new management regarding their terms of employment under the new leadership, prompting them to take decisive action. The workers highlighted challenges they have faced over the years, including several workplace injuries, resulting in permanent disability, such as amputated fingers and even blindness, caused by the machinery they operate on a daily basis. Despite their dedication and services to the company, they felt disregarded and neglected in the aftermath of the change in ownership. One of the workers, Abu Dumbuya, speaking on behalf of the group, expressed their demand for immediate clarity on their redundancy package and other entitlements before any further discussion could take place regarding their future employment terms.
The management not inform the workforce since it take over. And you know, if we write the union for tell we say either in the process or it don't take over ownership. When we come for land this since June, when we come for land this as workers, the first point of contact na the union. We call Mr. Conte when at the shop steward and tell us say now this information we don't get. We want confirmation, and it was confirmed. Now the only time that the union writes the management on a meeting, who said the problem came between the management and the workforce. The management said at the young time, now therefore talk to the workforce for make this clarity. The workforce said no. We understand say this manager for travel, and if this manager travel, anything will happen, then go say the manager not there until the manager come. So the workforce said they never allow this manager travel if you not talk to them. That was why Monday the 4th, workers come here and say no operation no go on until the manager talk to them. When the manager come, he talk to we say he no want to talk to the union. He go talk. We get audio. He said he go talk directly to the workers. Then the workers then form 6-man committee. We write for till we position.
Which say no for talk to the
yes. If Vitch don't get this, if Vitch don't change ownership, Mami Kalwani never employ people for the past 20, 25 to 30 years. I think Mami Kalwani get the honors if they sell. The workman are an integral part of this operation. I think therefore be informed. We don't go dictate on them what for do. We know say the law is existing, right? Therefore bring Mami Kalwani or authority and tell the workman and say now, with the hand over ownership to this man don't buy the liabilities and the assets. This is not a position, but that is not done. And this man will buy the company, not tell we until we come for land that.
A senior employee of over 2 decades, Leby emphasized the importance of being duly informed and consult in short significant managerial transition, stressing that their right and well-being should be prioritized.
They get a cabal. They get a cabal with the key, 3 copy, 4 copy. When the ink blood guys, a big man like me half copy, 3,000. Then guy there. So which man there? Wicked guy there. Very wicked. We will go. Now see for the diamond. My country this. I will never suffer in my country. This is my country. And then I'm a brother there. If not, I'll not be further with them. Because they go this one how they go. But because at the time with my brother there. So, but die with here because the injustice is too much.
The workers further outlined their disappointment with the lack of support from their union representative, whom they claim had not adequately addressed their grievances or advocate for their interest in the face of the management change. In response to the workers' protest, Mali Pratt, the head of union representing the Super Holdings workers, affirmed his commitment to standing by the employees and ensuring that their voices are heard. He acknowledged the importance of managing a harmonious and respectful workplace environment, emphasizing the necessity of proper communication and consultation in terms of organizational change. Pratt revealed that effort had been made to engage with the new management regarding the workers' concern, including sending formal correspondence expressing the satisfaction of employees with the transition process.
When this issue happen, if some of una want talk to we know, the first time we encounter say there is going to be a change. Now when we go in a Ministry of Labour, I see a director by the name of Mr. Brown. Unfortunately, the Labour officer who for Kaya with me, is on the way they come. I raised an eyebrow, not one of the demanding at the meeting, but the ministry cautioned me. Say since management not declared until yet, allow her make it in at the meeting and talk. The long and short of it, after the meeting day, what I did, I sent in a letter. Now you get a copy? I sent in a letter on her behalf.
You're not there.
No, they wanna wait. Anything process and procedure day. I sent letter to management. I raised una issue, right? Say the workers are not happy. Not wanna tell me. Not wanna tell me. I did that and I have documentary evidence to the effect. We sent out to management. Management engaged with me.
Despite attempts to reach out to the new management for comment on the situation, including phone calls, text messages, and a physical visit to the company premises, no response has been forthcoming, leaving the workers in a state of limbo as they continue to seek resolutions and redress for their grievances. As the standoff between the workers and the management of Super Holdings Limited persists, the call for transparency, fairness, and accountability in corporate governance echoes loudly. Understanding the fundamental rights and dignity of employees who formed the backbone of the company's operations. The outcome of this conflict remains uncertain, but the resilient determination of workers to assert their demands signals a collective result of upholding justice and integrity within the workplace environment. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.
And now to round up the national news. A parliamentary report on the disputed land situated at Congo and Popo communities at Hastings in the Western Area Rural has called on the government to fully implement the report to ensure a win-win outcome. Star Television brings out views of residents of Congo and Popo communities on what they had to say.
A peaceful citizen wey at Tinap Naya. I go talk small but the land feel sight. As a youth man wey at Tinap Naya, them people they also be don't come and reach the family because of the rights where we get to we village Congo and Popo. Then come directly come meet with people them because they see the rights say now we are the rightful people them. Do ya we they call the attention of Papa government. We get few people them way just don't form themselves, then say them for take the advantage over we. And if at Tinap Naya so they talk, me na one part the representatives them where the family be sent for lay a day with this landfill site. Where na the World Bank organization them be bring this. Then put them to we, then say they want bring come this development for we, and we be embrace them because we know say na development, Papa government they bring come for we, and also they create jobs them for we. As I dey talk to una na yaso, me na grandpikin na this particular land, where they don't humiliate me and not to me no more. I get me family members them, mama them, brothers them, where they don't humiliate. As I dey talk na yaso. Colonel A.O. Kamara in regime na the PMTC, na during in term, na they them beat me say I lost 1 meter stis. Papa government, we dey beg, I dey cry for justice. Because people then dey where they just don't sit down. They say them for take we rights now we earn. And as a peaceful citizens them, we dey call upon the parliament. The 5th parliament be don't come and do their findings. Then tell we say let we wait, then go hand over we lands them giwi. We village giwi. Now this we dey wait for all of the sudden. We get a group of people them where I believe say as we elders then don't name them people there also. They send people in our village. They go plot lands them. Then say then they above the law.
Me na one of the person wey soldier man and the whole Congo beat me and then they regard me go to court. At the end of the day, I be get ruling over them. And this na the ruling where I be get against them. Yeah, since we are peaceful Sierra Leoneans them, we are peaceful citizens, and we don't abide to the law. So I still suggest for say we try to get a peaceful protest by law, where at least we be able to inform the one them way responsible for that. Then from there we go on the protest according to the law. Thank you.
This Barry not be ever know. The papa and the soldier. That Sisi call us Samuel Paul Sisi. When popular name they call Abado. All man know that the soldier. Because this soldier man there as bush camp. As bush camp. When they carry they do bush camp, make Bafa where they go, the man call who they go fend up with Bafa, they go scatter or make us swoop. But they like today, they don't cast this advantage power. Remember when they say on the tongue, all man they mock at me say, and papa cat to soldier man there at the village. And all the soldier they don't hold me, they put me on the sand all day. I they watch sand. I go say no more me eyesight, no be a problem. So they beg ask the president, or they beg Torah, say because the soldier they say now they better the listing. So they appeal to the government and the president. They are log out village. And another born. I'm not going to sign for go. So if they can't pull on our village, we're not going to sign for go. So they appeal to the president, let me come quick for you.
And total homeless. Why I say homeless, also they sleep na catch with the catch. But being that this don't they happen, we don't go all the authority areas and we don't give we confidence. Now if we two honorable then come up for can start a new plotting back after the old plotting long rest. For can take this land back now and not be more homeless people then. I suggest that we write back to Parliament, let Parliament know about this one.
Yes. Oh, we be calm, we be for them. Come up at this one. Then I can't see soldier there na field. I said, I said, well, I said the one not doing it. I said the one not doing it. Then they say, well, later you will know. I don't know, make them come out. I said, I don't want them. I said, we don't want them, pay for them. Now, got last night they said to. Got last. Go not be there. Target them. Bag. Me what now so. Now bag away. Man they bag. Woman they bag. Inside Congo. Inside Congo. Where they put to for work. Now so they next. They walk. When the sound of money, you know, you grab and snap. But this part when you work, you for pull up. It's snap naked. I mama born you the walk. But this the papa two liar. When you want to do for work, and I said
Well, viewers, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the National News on Star Television on Channel 21. I am Yesi Ernest Hallowell. Thank you for watching.